A very warm welcome from Garforth in Leeds. This is Providence Pastures, the Roots allotment site, and this is my allotment vlog in its week 5. The rhubarb's doing great. The twig is still a twig. The perpetual spinach looks like it's time to start harvesting that. Yep, the chilies doing great. I'm going to harvest those chilies in a week. The onions are doing great. These plants I was gifted by Mel. Oh, I see one's come up there. Let's just get that back in. And yep, they're doing all right. Need a bit of water. We've got strawberries. Yeah. Potatoes doing good. As is the cucumber. Yes. And the second cucumber there. Yeah, the potatoes looking good. Tomatoes looking good. Got a bit of compost on because I just literally threw a spade on the other day. Yep. And then these Cambridge favourite strawberries that I put in the other week, they're still wilting. I expect them to recover and to be producing for next year. And the little tomato seedling that I put in there is doing all right. That's a bush variety tomato, so it's determinate. It was sown late, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's a bit of an experiment. And then the blueberry, that looks like it's doing all right. That'll produce next year. So yeah, not looking too bad at all. You know, for a first month from nothing, yeah, I'm quite pleased and proud of what we've got here. I have to say, I wouldn't necessarily have been able to achieve the same results without the help of Roots. The help I've had is absolutely fantastic, actually. Spud, the patch manager, is a great guy and has helped me loads by bringing up the compost, so that I can, you know, I'm not backwards and forwards, you know, expiring my energy. That's brilliant. And best of all is compost is free. You know, for what you need. You can pay for it if you want someone to come up and do like a reset of your patch or something like that. You can pay for that. But yeah. So I've done a bit of watering, so I did spot a fair few weeds. So let's just give these a bit of a hoe. And that's another thing as well, Spud the patch manager taught me a better way to hoe, because I've always previously hoed and then picked up all the debris, but he was saying just leave it and it'll just dry up in the sun, which sounds obvious, but you know, it's not always obvious. Things are only obvious if you know. So yeah, just getting, and that's one of the reasons why I was a bit daunted and feeling overwhelmed at weeding, is because I was thinking, oh, I have to get it all perfect and pick everything out, and but you don't. If you just hold around where your plants are, just cutting the leaves away from the roots, unless it's a flowering one, then just leave it, because obviously the flowering ones will spread the seed potentially. Oh, oh, oh yes. It's nice to have this chair here. I'll be glad when I've got a shed built, because then I'll be able to keep things like the chair, you know, maybe a couple of tools like, you know, my trowel, edging tool, things like that. And then I don't have to carry things up each time. That'll be a big help. And then I'll be able to open doors at shed, put the chair out and just sit in any weather. All being well. Oh. Hey. Yeah, it was a short video I put out last week because I was quite ill last week. And one of the things that I did notice when I played back my video was that it was very negative. You know, I was seeing the dark in everything, which is interesting to watch sometimes when you watch something like that back when you are well, in a more positive frame of mind. It's yeah, it's always interesting. But yeah. So there's still a little bit of compost left on the sheet. I think if this is still here in the next day or two, I'm going to try and empty that out into a wheelbarrow and get it onto the site and try and get this plastic rolled up so they can use it elsewhere. So it's the day after, and yeah, I'm just here for a bit of watering, and yeah, I think I'll take home a little bit of produce. Not much, but a little bit. So we'll have this cucumber. There we go, it's a mini one. We'll take home some chilies. Yep, and we'll have some spinach as well. We've got some spinach. Oh dear, I got my chair out. Well, it's Wednesday today, and I'm not going to do weeding as such, but I'm going to put down some of this plastic sheet in preparation for the shed going in. So I'm going to clear a bit of space just down the end there, measure out a couple of 4-foot strips, put them side by side, put them in the ground. Nothing too major. So first things first, I need to just rake some of this compost out of the way, because this is exactly where I'm going to put the shed. Just get this out of the way, because Spud very kindly brought this compost up for me, and he's just put the remainder there for me, which I'm extremely grateful of. So if I can just rake the soft compost out of the way, I can then spread this at a later stage just around this end bit of the plot. So I just really need to just get the compost away and get down to just the like the mud level, you might say, because I need to make sure the ground is quite firm. Oh dear. Oh. Well, I know the ground is quite clayey, so as long as I get down to that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I need about just slightly over 6 foot by 4 foot. I'll have to get the tape measure out. Oh, I think I need a spade actually. Oh, it's more compost there than I expected. Yeah, so I'm not actually digging. If anyone sees this and goes, oh, he's digging. No, he's not. Just removing compost. Oh, the last thing I want to be doing is creating more work for myself and digging. Believe me. I just want to just get to the soil level. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm so unfit. But I'm getting, each time I come up and do something, I'm getting a little bit more fitter, slightly. Oh. Oh, oh. Well, I've just measured it, and I think I've roughly got the right sort of size here and clearance. I just need to just make it a bit more clear. Oh. Yeah, I just want to make it the area just slightly bigger than what I need it, just to allow for the footprint of the shed, just in case there's anything that's just misaligned or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm down to the right depth. Oh, let's just get some rid of it. Right. So plastic sheets going down as per the advice I've been given. And yeah, I'm just going to measure off two roughly 4 foot pieces. Oh, how am I going to do this? Right. Let's do it this way. So roll it out. Do you know what? I'm going to take it home and I'm going to use scissors to cut to cut it. I don't think this Stanley knife in this field is going to be a good combination, because obviously I wear this because I've got hidden disabilities. If you haven't watched the previous vlogs, I have autism and ADHD, and it makes managing energy really bad, but also my motor skills are not that bad, and I'll end up with a jaggedy edge all torn and ripped and a mess, and one side might be 3 foot and the other side might be 5 foot. So yeah, I'll take it home, and yeah, I'll see if I can ask my carer to just give me a bit of help on that. No harm in asking for a bit of help. So one of my potatoes has been pulled out, no doubt, by some animal. Oh, let's just put that in there. Yeah. So a little bit of weeding while I'm here. There's another potato that's been dug out slightly. There's another one here. Yeah. That's it. I've just got to look carefully to see what's actually new potato growth and weeds. Well, that's where I think I'm going to put the wire composter for now. Paid $14.99 for that through the Roots website, and I wasn't sure at first because when I placed my order, the order confirmation came through blank. But when I checked with Spud the other day, the patch manager, it was in his list of jobs, which was my main concern. Is it in his list of jobs? And it was. So yes. So the system online ordering does work, which is good to see. Although the customer facing side of the online ordering system, in my experience, was inadequate. And yeah, the only other thing I'm kind of wondering is, you know, if Roots, you know, these are my own pegs that I brought here to peg down the ground sheet, and I'm thinking, well, I better peg this down, and but at the same time, I'm kind of wondering if it would stay there, or if you know, am I doing the right thing? Let's just do it and see. My problem is I overthink things, because especially when there's grey areas, I tend to just weigh up the pros and cons. I'm going to put 4 pegs in, just to be safe. Incidentally, if anyone has a composter, I got these metal ground pegs off Amazon. They're quite reasonable. I've got a big pack because, as I say, I got them for the it'd be a good thing actually if Roots sourced a supply of these metal ground pegs and sold them themselves. It'd be a good way to complement what's on the thing, unless there are some there and I've missed it. I don't know. Also, this perpetual spinach here, I'm not sure about it, because it was quite bitter, the leaves I took home to cook the other day. I don't know whether I'd let the leaves go too much or what, but I would have hoped to be growing more spinach anyway, because it does cook down. So I might just leave that for next year and might just compost leaves or something. Well, I'm back again. It's Friday, and this will be the last part of this particular vlog until next week's vlog. And yeah, I've just come back here to do this, put the sheet on this bit where I'm going to put the shed, and I've been carrying around some carrot seeds in my bag each time I come, and I keep forgetting to put them in. I'm going to try and remember to put some carrot seeds in today. But yeah. So first things first, just check that I've just got the right dimensions and that none of this. So that's 6 foot across there, and 4 foot there. So if anything, probably need to just push back this compost just a little more, and then we're about there with it. So I'm not digging, I'm just shifting compost. Oh. Just making sure that when I put the base down for the shed, where I put it is fairly reasonably solid ground. But I just want to make the area just that little bit wider. And I want to leave a little bit of compost at the back of the shed. Oh, excuse me, so I can maybe use the back of the shed to grow things up like peas or a grapevine. Get all this loose compost to the top. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not going to get it level. I don't have a spirit level and a bit of wood, but that's not so important because it's about establishing a firm base to install the shed. So I took this sheet home and cut it. I did it myself with the scissors. I didn't need any help in the end. And I've made this 2 pieces and slightly larger than what I am requiring. Oh. And this really is just to keep the weeds down from coming up through the shed. Yeah. Yeah, just need to clear some of this. This is still a bit close. Oh. And then when I've done the shed, I'll be able to redistribute this compost, this excess compost, around the rest of my site. So as much as it's mounded up now, it won't be much as it's spread across the rest. That much I'm sure. Oh. Well, it's definitely not perfect because I'm an amateur. I'm not a tradesperson or anything like that. I've got a good knowledge of law and what my rights are. Through, unfortunately, having to challenge authorities all the time. But yeah, I think we've got a good slightly bigger than what I need. It's not perfect, but we do have a ground sheet. In fact, I might put a couple more pins in it just to be sure. Just stops the wind if I don't get here for whatever reason, because I do have with my disability, I do end up with a lot of illnesses and above what's normal, and there's no guarantee that I'll be able to get back when I want to get back due to illness or fatigue sometimes. So if I get this pegged down properly, you know, I can always remove some of the pegs if I want, but it just stops the wind from lifting it up and allowing seeds, weed seeds, etc., whatever, to claim their place underneath. So if I got it pegged down so it can't blow up as well. Peg down all the corners and around the sides. Yes. So yeah. Oh, that's right, tired me out actually. This is the problem, I'm so unfit. And but this is part of why I'm doing this, is to get fit. It's not just about the growing, it's about my mental well-being, trying to get myself into a good place again. And yeah, I'm actually shattered already, which some people might find that as a joke, but unfortunately that's just my level of health at the moment. So yeah, I think that's probably it for today. Even though I've not done much, I'll just call that a day maybe, and yeah, I'll come back in a couple of days for the following week, which will be week 6, and that's when I'll put the carrots in. I'll do it then. I'll do the carrots then. But I'm so pleased to have my composter, to get the ground sheet down, to have the compost, you know, having that brought up for me was brilliant. And yeah, it's going as well as it can be at the moment. So thank you for watching. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.